Good morning, Flosstube. This is Kimberly Ann, and I am back with Flosstube number 5. You have reached my YouTube channel that I talk about cross stitch 99% of the time. Every once in a while, we'll add in a little bit of life stuff or something fun, but it's predominantly cross stitch. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. If you're a new viewer and you like what you see, hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. This is going to be probably the shortest video yet. I don't have much to show. Life has been a little crazy, as it is everywhere else in the world. We can start with some life stuff. Don't have much. Saturday, of all things to do, while the rest of the world is trying to avoid the emergency room, I knocked my brand new Ginger sewing scissors off of the shelf of my closet onto my bare foot and sliced one of my toes wide open. I did need stitches, but we are avoiding our hospital at all costs because we have a quarantined patient there. So unless you are having a heart attack or stroke or something similar, you do not get in. So we had to bandage it up with some butterfly stitches. It's healing. I've just been having to keep it propped up because it keeps swelling from walking on it. But nothing really major. Our schools are on a 2-week spring break instead of 1. So not the next Monday, but the Monday after, they will begin remote schooling from Google Classrooms. My daughter's been preparing all week for that. She's a school teacher and she's the head of the kindergarten department, so she has been working her behind off to get everybody prepared to teach from their house. Because Friday they had told them they would actually go to their own classroom and teach. The children would stay home. But now the school district has decided they don't even want the teachers there and risk it because they're doing a free breakfast and lunch program for children. So they don't want any extra people there. So the teachers are now going to have to teach from their home. And they only gave them till 5 o'clock Monday to get what they needed out of their classroom. So she's been pretty crazy busy. One of my sons is home from offshore in Louisiana. He got called yesterday. He actually came home a couple of days ago. He got called yesterday and told not to come back this weekend like he was supposed to, that they have now quarantined his living quarters. Nobody is sick on there. However, they don't want anybody on or off at the port, so he cannot go back. My oldest son, who works for the same company, is in Pascagoula, Mississippi, and they got told they can work until the port is shut down, which will probably happen any day now. And then my husband is pretty much the same. He works for someone else. He was told yesterday that they can work if they want to. If they choose not to, they're not going to be penalized. But they can work until the city shuts the job down. And he's a workaholic, so he's going to keep working until he can't work. And then so yesterday we had a cute little picnic indoors. So my daughter's school district is doing free lunch and breakfast for children ages 1 to 18. Doesn't matter if you belong to the school district or not. And they're doing a drive-through service, so you just literally drive up, tell them how many you need. They give you a hot lunch and a drink for each child, and then a cold breakfast and a drink for the next morning. And like I said, it's free. So we rode through and picked up lunches for my grandkids, my sister's grandkids, my sister's younger kids. And so the littles got to have a picnic in the house yesterday, which was kind of fun. They got to hang out. But as far as life stuff, that's about it. I've just been sitting in the house and stitching. Sunday we went for a beach day, flew the kites. We kind of stayed away from everybody. But now our beaches are closed. I'm pretty sure they're closed, yeah. So now it's time to hang out at the house. So cut the grass, do some gardening, which is fine with me. I love gardening. We have swings downstairs, so we can swing with the baby. So hopefully everybody is staying healthy and safe and enjoying the social distancing. I know I am. It's kind of nice being able to stay home and not have nowhere to go. All right, let's see. We're going to go with whips. I only have 4 whips this week, but some of them did get a lot of progress. So my anxiety has been crazy with all this mess going on and not knowing who's going to be out of work and how long and everything, that I just have not been able to focus. I surprised myself yesterday. I was like having major anxiety, but I was able to focus so much that I got a lot of stitches in one of my projects. So here's my first one. This is my Angel Pavement by Long Dog Samplers. This is the pattern. Can you see that? So I only put 104 in this, but it's right in this section. I got 104 stitches in that. That was Sunday. That was the day that I thought, oh, I'm going to get about 1,500 stitches in this today, and my husband decided we needed to go to the beach and fly kites because we live on the coast. It's a lot of nice weather most of the time through the spring and summer. But most of those days, it is too windy to fly kites. So when it's perfect weather, he likes to go because we have a lot of expensive kites, like really expensive. So yeah, so Sunday my stitching did not go well. And then I got sunburnt, so Sunday night I didn't really stitch anything. Okay, second is my Homely Houseplants by Stitchonomy. This sucker got a bunch of stitches yesterday. I put 1,075 stitches in this yesterday. So the last time you saw it, I was only to right here. So yesterday I put in the shelf and both of these plants. So to finish it, I just have the 2 hanging plants, and then I'll probably do a border around it. So my goal for this was to do 1 plant a week, so I'm ahead by 1. So I should be able to knock this out this month. So I am shooting for a finish on this one for March. Let's put that over there. All right, what's my next one on the list? George and Martha by Plum Street Samplers. I got a good bit of stitches in on this one too. That's the pattern. I still have it on a Q-snap because I'm actually going to work on it as soon as I'm done shooting this video. But I have all the stars at the top done. I think when you saw it last, I just had the flag. So I've done the flagpole, started this star and this star. And most of Martha's, well, all of Martha's dress, I just need her face and her hat and her little hands. And I started on George's boots. And down here will be the house. And that one got 632 stitches on Tuesday. And then the last one is my Bee Sampler by Lila Studio. I still have not completely decided how I'm going to finish it. Now that I'm getting close, I'm panicking because I haven't decided. But the pattern shows it as a pillow. I may frame it. I don't know. So if y'all have any cute ideas of how I can do it, comment below and I'll go through them because I'm really struggling deciding because I like the pillow idea, but I like the frame idea too. All right, so I have this one on the Q-snap because I'm hoping to finish this one today. I finished, let's see, which way are we? I finished all of this, both of these. I finished the rows here, the 2 roses at the top that I didn't have. And then I started on the last motif. So all I have to do is finish this part and put a bee in the middle and I am done. So I will show you, that one got 507 stitches on Monday. So this is what I did. I finished these 2 flowers up here, the 2 motifs, the rest of this flower, and the rest of this flower and bee. And then now I am right here. So I just have this little bit and the B, and I'm completely finished. So I will definitely have that one finished either, I'm not going to say tomorrow, probably Saturday or Sunday. And I'm hoping to have the plant SAL finished by, let's see what the calendar says. Yeah, by the end of next week. So that is all for my whips. I told y'all this was going to be a short one. I'm really not feeling well this morning. I had weight loss surgery in May of last year, and some mornings I wake up and my stomach just does not like me, and I feel yucky, and today is one of those days. So if you hear funny noises, it's my stomach singing to me. It's trying to play a symphony right now. I can hear it. All right, so my first, let me say this. All of my haul is new market releases. None of it counts to my Stitch from Stash because I had added it in last month when I pre-ordered it. So it's already been taken out. So this does not count against Stitch from Stash this month. So the first one is from Luminous Fiber Arts. It is Savor Every Stitch. It's a cute little sewing theme pattern. And I actually pre-ordered this through Misty of Mystic Fabrics. Misty had a lot of pre-orders. She got them out pretty good too. She was really quick. The second one is from Luminous Fiber Arts, and it is Farm Fresh Eggs. I actually got this because I love the 4 chicks at the bottom. That's my favorite part of the whole pattern, is the 4 little individual chicks. They're so cute. These 2 came from Lindy Stitches. This one is not a new market release. This one was actually on clearance, and I couldn't pass it up because I love this phrase. This is one of my favorite quotes. It is the Peacock Collector from Lindy Stitches. And it says, "A little nonsense now and then is relished by the wisest man." That is so me. I am one of the silliest persons you will ever meet. I'm very goofy. When I get stressed out, I like to watch goofy movies or goofy cartoons. I laugh at the dumbest things. Yeah, so that is me. And I tell my husband all the time, I'm a super genius. So, that fits me perfect. All right. And the fourth one, this one is a new market release, and it's by Lindy Stitches. It is Mary Mary Needleworker, and I have seen so many of y'all have gotten this pattern. So about this pattern, the other night, myself and 2 of my friends that we've been friends in the quilting community for about 10 or 11 years now, we were all talking on Facebook Messenger, and we were discussing our new market releases and what we got and what we still wanted. And it turns out that all 3 of us had gotten the Mary Mary Needleworker. So we were talking back and forth, and we're like, oh, we all have it. We need to do a SAL and make a little SAL hashtag. So then we're like, yeah, that sounds cute. So the next day I was talking to one of the same friends, Becky, aka Becky Crafty Mama on Instagram. And we were talking, and she's like, so are we going to do the SAL? I'm like, yeah, I like that idea. I'll get in touch with Bree. So Bree from Bree's Stitching Stuff, I got in touch with her, and on Instagram we were trying to decide what would be a cute SAL name, and I came up with Friends of Mary SAL, since we're all friends. So we are inviting all of you to join us in a stitch along. It will be kind of open-ended. We're just gonna start it at the end of March and stitch along at your own pace. We probably won't knock it all out at one time. We're not monogamous stitchers, so we all have tons of projects that we're working on. But it'll be fun to see what everybody is doing with that project. So, like I said, we're going to start it at the end of March. That gives everybody time who wants to join in to go ahead and get their pattern and anything they're missing. I am doing the daytime. I know Bree said she's doing the daytime. I'm not sure which one Becky is doing yet. I did make a change on mine though for when I started. instead of the color of the skirt on the daytime, I've chosen a different variegated color that has a little bit more color to it. So mine's going to be more patterned. But other than that, it should be close to the same. So the SAL hashtag is Friends of Mary SAL. And we'll put the hashtag below. We'll also announce it over on Instagram. We'll probably start it around March 31st, and it'll just be open-ended. Just work at your own pace. So if anybody wants to join us, we'll be happy to see what you're stitching, and just post it on the hashtag for us. Let's see. That is all of my haul. And thank goodness it doesn't count against my Stitch from Stash this month, because I'm still at $62 negative. But we're going to get some back because I'm going to have a couple of finishes. All right, as far as my plans, nothing really has changed. Just keep plugging along at what I'm working on. I haven't pulled out some of my projects that I put on my acrostic, and I haven't started 2 of my projects that's on my acrostic. So I want to try to get to those this month. It just depends. Like I said, my anxiety's been crazy lately, so it's kind of hard. Like, I'll pick up a project and stitch for a minute, and then I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do this. And then 20 minutes later, I'm like, ugh, I need to be stitching. So until I get that back in order, it's just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. I do want to finish the bee sampler this month for sure. I want to finish the plant stitch along with Stitchonomy for sure. I'd like to get at least to the house part of George and Martha, which I'm pretty sure I'll do that by the weekend. And my other really big goal is I need to do a lot of work on my long dog for the Long Dog Leap Day SAL, because I really had plans on every Sunday getting in at least 500 stitches, and it's just not happening. It's not that I'm not liking it, it's just things have happened. Just, you know, like I said last week, we just go when we go. Like, we don't make plans. If we decide last minute, hey, we're getting up to go do this, we just go. So if I, in my mind, have plans for a certain stitching project, and hubby says, hey, let's go to the beach, well, I pack up and go to the beach, you know. So our kids are grown, so when we decide to do something, we just do it. We don't have really anybody to answer to. Not that we answered to our kids when they were younger, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, my Halloween quicker. I have not touched it since I had to rip all that stuff out last week. I don't know. I'm going to have to get it and just get on it and like plug through it till I get over being upset about having to rip out 375 stitches. So hopefully next week I'll have a good bit of progress on that one. I'm trying to think what else. I did not make notes this morning, so I wrote down patterns, but I didn't make notes. I'm kind of out of it today. I want to pull out my Christmas list that's on my acrostic. I still have not done that this month, and get the line I'm working on finished. That'll make me feel a little bit better about it, because it's been sitting since August of last year and it's almost done. I'm just sick of looking at that pattern. I'm really sick of looking at it, but I will get it done. So I have enjoyed watching all of your YouTube channels. That's what's been keeping me busy when I'm not stitching. I've been watching tons of Flosstube. I watched some more of Married with Stitches. I know last week I said that was the first time I watched them, and I had only watched the one newest video. I went back and watched a bunch of them, and I am loving them. Yesterday on Bree's Flosstube, she mentioned, oh goodness, what is the girl's name? Janet Jabber. I watched her newest video, and then I went back and watched some more of hers. I really like her. And who else did I watch this week? Oh, I went back and caught up on some more of Two Martini Stitcher, because I really like her, but I was way behind on her. And I caught some more of Calm Creations, my friend Tia. I had to go back and watch some more of hers. And I think that's the only ones I've watched this week. So if you know some good floss tubers down, can you comment down below? And I will go check them out, because I'm always looking for new ones. I like to watch new ones when I'm not busy stitching. That way I can like pay attention and see what they're doing. When I am stitching, I like to watch the ones that I pretty much I've watched enough to where I know, like, oh yeah, wait, pay attention because the whips are coming up, or pay attention because they're going over their goals, or they're about to tell you what's new, you know. So I can listen to them in the background, and then I know about when it's time to focus on actually what they're doing. So I'm constantly looking for new people. And I think that's about it. I am terribly sorry about not having more content for you this week. I just knew the weekend was going to be hectic. We have a lot of stuff to do this weekend. So I wanted to get the video done early this morning while I was the only one up. And I'm just not feeling well, so I apologize. I think that's about it. Oh, I'm almost at 50 subscribers. I know when I get to 50, I've told you that I'm going to do a giveaway. I have the giveaway ready to go. So like and subscribe, and if you like my channel, go ahead and share it with your stitching friends, so we can get the subscriber number up, and then we'll be having a giveaway. So hopefully we'll be able to do that next week, because I'm super excited about doing a giveaway. Stay safe, everyone. Have fun stitching. Don't shop too much while we're all in social distancing and stuck in the house. Don't forget that social distancing does not mean you have to be quarantined inside of your house. You can go out in your own yard. So please go get some sunshine and fresh air and keep yourself healthy. Sunshine is very good for you. It makes you feel good, plus it's good for your body. So yeah, get outside, get some sunshine, some fresh air, and practice peace, love, and happiness during this worldwide crisis. Everybody needs to show everybody a little extra love. I know many people like me are struggling with their anxiety right now. So if you know someone struggling, reach out and just say hi. You don't have to hug them. We don't need to be hugging people right now. But you can reach out through Messenger or Instagram and say hi and let them know somebody's thinking about them. They would definitely appreciate it. It's nice to get a little surprise. So stay healthy, keep on stitching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.